run up, you hear a loud screeching sound overlap. Is that your screech?
Yeah.
A loud screeching sound overlap the scream, and the scream ends. And you guys are left kind of in the quiet. However, you get the sense that there are things moving outside in the fog, outside of the carnival around you, almost kind of moving in a way, surrounding you slowly.
Hollowheart will gulp nervously and just go, I really hope that was a scream of happiness and not a blood-curdling death.
Don't worry, this is fine. Can I have you make a wisdom save?
Oh, wonderful. That's a 15.
Oh, that's not bad.
Okay. So you are looking at that and you get a weird, strange kind of almost like a headache is just coming on out of nowhere. And you feel the heat for a moment and then you don't feel it anymore. After your headache seems to kind of fade. It's like it went from, oh yeah, this was freshly used to, this isn't even hot.
Oh, that's weird. I don't like that. Nope. Mm-mm. Nope.
Are there any, like, stuffed animals by chance?
You actually see a bunch of really fluffy and also kind of weird and planty looking creature type stuffies that are all sitting around in a bunch around that seem like to be the bigger prizes.
Ooh, cute. I go to look at them and try and like discern which one I want the most before I grab one.
As you reach forward for the fluffiest and roundest chunky one that is just like perfect, you reach forward and you pick it up and you hear it squeak, not like a squeaky toy, but like a creature. And suddenly, something that seemed so obviously fake just a moment ago as you were looking at all of them, you realize is in fact a creature. And the cutie patootie that you just picked up is this guy.
They are really
my
cute.
god.
It's a chai chia.
Chai chia.
Chai chia. And it goes...
It's a tortilla.
I look at it with wide eyes and I go, you are absolutely adorable. We're gonna have soft tacos tonight, little buddy. Is there any way I could like kind of have it like, you know how people have like some puppies and or like kind of not pocket pets but like purse dogs and stuff like that? Could I like have it looking out of my satchel?
You probably
Yeah.
just have to ask it or like talk to it and see if it's cool with that.
Can I put you in my satchel? I feel like it'd be more comfortable for you to be in there than just, you know, hanging out on my shoulder or me holding you constantly.
Yes, I think that that's okay, but I was sitting in a big, grand pile of snacks, but none of the snacks had any flavor, so I guess hanging out with you is just fine.
Awesome!
I really like that Ing's character was like, investigating weirdness, and then like Hollow is just over there like, score! Like, I got this nice.
It looks like he's just grabbing a stuffed animal and sticking it in his bag.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what you see, pretty much.
It's like, Hollow, what are you doing over there? I made a friend! You made a friend with a stuffed animal?
Stuffed animal? No, it's real!
Yes, I did. Only because you're the one that's sneaking around like a little freak.
I was just hiding. Oh, okay. I mean, I don't know why we're going like that.
Don't worry, I'm a freak too. Don't worry about it.
The creature. The chia needs to roll a wisdom.
No, you're
It's with them.
Wait.
Do you want to do it?
I want to roll the good dice. These always do better. No, not the chia, David. Don't you dare.
It's in you. It's
I forgot.
in the bag. It has to do it.
Okay.
Would it be able to hear it in the bag?
It would.
Yeah,
It's not like it's a soundproof bag. I
Is
can't.
it muffled at all?
Can it be muffled?
It's muffled. Okay,
Okay,
you
I'm
can have
gonna give it
advantage.
advantage. Okay.
I'm also gonna
Come on,
assume
Chia.
Paulo tried
Okay,
to like shield it a little bit when they fell down.
Yeah.
Ooh, that first one.
I try to cover the bag as I go.
It's also be the fact that his
Sorry,
crumpling
one.
body, as he goes unconscious, falls over the bag, blocking the sound.
Oh,
I wasn't on the nat 20.
okay. Come on.
Here's some.
The first one was not a good roll. The first one was a 3.
Oh God.
Okay.
I just got to be merciful on the little thing.
Okay. I can't tell you what happened because the bag is with Hollow, so you guys don't know.
Slowly open one of my eyes, the other one bloodied to hell and back, and I go, "Fuck you!" As I stand up and look in the bag. You okay, little guy?
You look in the bag, and where your Chia pet was, there is now just a kind of bundle of flowers.
Oh my fucking! I just became sobbing uncontrollably. Ah!
You also called it a chia
Added,
pet.
like becoming flowers. When you think about it, if those creatures die and turn into flowers, think about that for a second. They are the flowers that goes on their own graves.
That sounds like a deal. Don't worry, Michel is our best cook we have. Do you want to sign a contract while we're on?
Is this a crab of Wall Street?
Yeah. Contract. Do you have any paper and quill on you? As he says, moving like good vibes still.
It knows what a paper.
Honestly. We could just write it in the sand.
Oh yes, perfect. It like moves like one of its big claws and just starts like
Does
writing
this thing
in
know
the
how to write?
yeah. It starts writing in common on the beach like.
What is this?
But the contract, it just says, you bring food or I break ship. And then it has, like, Sir Crab.
Sir Crab.
Yeah, on a line.
The eels just like poke up and they're like,
I don't know if we can trust them.
What kind of food are we getting?
We got slapped with some big thing and all of our water went whoosh.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Water shouldn't go whoosh.
Awesome grilled fish, we can give you that.
It's just,
We do like food.
yes. But we're fish, I think, kind of.
No, I'm not a fish. You're a fish.
We're just longfish.
That's better, I
That's
guess.
how
I don't
eels
know.
work. Oh, yes, good. Make sure, Mr. Crab, make sure to sign some of that in there that we get food too.
Do you also know what signing is? Why are we all so intelligent? What is this? What is
Hey,
going on?
my character isn't very intelligent. I get scammed all the time.
Why do you
on
know what a
contracts.
scheme
I get scammed constantly.
Why are you making all the beasts know weird intricacies?
Is the vegan giving them some superpowers?
why do all these creatures know what this means?
Well, this creature's been hanging around Mr. Crab.
So now all of them are just awakened to know like social things like contracts and being scammed. This is like its own lore. We're gonna have to write this down and be like, for some reason all the creatures are like socially aware. It's a shipwreck that's in the middle of a forest. Super weird.
That's where shipwrecks usually are, you know?
Yeah, in the middle of the forest.
Yeah. They don't want
That's suspicious.
if they get
I
past
mean,
the
there's
lawyer
the thing.
path.
If you get a ship to the middle of a forest, it's gonna wreck.
Yeah,
That's the most natural thing to happen.
yeah, that's true. That's the most normal place for it to wreck it.
Did you really find a plank tree? That's awesome, that will help.
A plank tree. It's like a tree with like planks.
There's a whole wrecked
Yeah,
ship
it's a
in
tree
there
that
now.
grows plank instead of food.
That's exactly correct. Yep.
You don't even correct them. You just say yes.
That's
you
what we
did.
found.
Um,
They are
Put
also
it in my
all
mouth, and I'm shaking it.
they are also all beast. So technically Hans could hear them when this is happening.
oh
Like, oh, good luck.
Get him!
Attack!
Attack! My brother!
You killed my mother!
I killed them!
I realized how much sense this Nat 20 actually makes, because if anybody is going to be good at catching sea creatures with their bare hands, it's the bear.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Their bare hands.
Oh my god.
Get out!
I want to scream back, surrender or the pain will be unbearable.
Oh my god! Massacring the entire population of that like one little group of
Yep,
creature.
that colony of them.
Oh,
This won't impact the
say a
ecosystem.
little prayer. I'll say a little druidic prayer and thank the animals for their sacrifice.
While still eating one.
And,
Sacrifice.
yeah. Yeah.
Sacrifice.
Yes. The sacrifice. Can I lick the ground and taste to see if it's fish? I like perception.
You could, like, just when you've been walking, you do notice a lot of it, though, feels more like rock. Like a rocky texture. So you can lick it, but you already at least guess somewhat it's probably more, like, it's inorganic in spots. But it depends on the area.
But if you wanted to, you could.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lick it.
I won't even make you roll for it. You successfully lick the ground, and
Does that mean everybody else is just sinking around
Yep.
me?
But you're just, like, rising above them then, like, not moving. Yep. Shiny.
I see Stacy lean down, lick the ground, and then everybody starts disappearing.
Yes, under the water as the rushing water's coming in.
I'm swimming.
I don't know how to
I'm swimming. I gotta
swim.
bring us swimming.
Well, I'm gonna grab the one or
this funny scenario where like Dichotomy's character picks up good vibes out of there. It's like, okay, we're good. And then all of a sudden the water starts rushing really quickly.
Yep.
And then you are having to like jog next to them as they're being swooshed. But then they are being taken so quickly. And then good vibes is like, oh, I have rope. I got this. And throws it at them. And the only one that attaches to the rope is the shark puppy. So the shark puppy grabs the rope while poor TK and Hans are just like
We grabbed the most valuable member.
Yeah, you got the shark. You got shark
Oh.
puppy. You got shark puppy.
You got shark
Oh,
with
I heard that, Bear.
fish toy.
Yep.
That's the only one that needs to survive.
you see as a handful of the little coral guys that are now like known to you guys are hissing and being dragged and also flushed in
I start laughing at him.
you're just like haha and they're just like
deserve it. The worst part about all of this is the contract probably got washed away. And
Oh, that's true.
that is
Yeah.
the worst
that's-
part out of everything. That is the
Oh,
worst
don't.
part.
The crab has a photographic memory, of course.
Oh,
So,
it
like,
does.
Yeah. So like, don't. Like,
that's how he
do
did
I
so
feel
well
like
in
a
law
man?
school.
yeah, exactly. That's how we.
Let's be honest. Sir Crab is a man of honor.
Oh, I'd like to cast animal friendship. It's the highest level possible.
What are the odds I could stand behind it and push?
Hmm.
Oh,
I mean, it is still.
If it's a small crew, it can't be a massive ship.
Yeah, it's not huge.
That,
just got
or
one ass.
give you rope and you pull it. I think
I'll,
that's
I'll
easier.
jump down and give the help action.
Are you? Are you
gonna
gonna
like
be
swim?
swim and then push behind it? I guess is what that would be then. Good vibes.
Yeah, I think I'll just try and push it.
Okay. I mean,
Okay.
I would be. I think a
love-
strength check.
Yeah.
Just to see if you can.
I love that.
But you get advantage because Good Vibes is down there, like, kicking and helping move it along a little bit.
Yeah, and
I would
I'd
have
like
the
I'd like to
just-
help.
I would have the advantage anyways. I was planning to rage.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
Oh,
Either way, you're good.
gonna get down and help push, but I think I'll sit here.
I think that's a
So
plus.
you could
Yep.
just occasionally punch the barbarian so he stays in rage.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
The,
set the action surge dual wielding thing on him. Just boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, exactly. So just to confirm, you wanted a straight strength checks, or am I going athletics for this?
Oh, I was thinking
Strength?
like a strength check. Yeah, that's what I was thinking more. Just purely if you can push it.
Oh,
If that's the
Guidance.
case, it's only a 22.
Oh, that's it.
Only.
I don't need to do
The advantage saved me there. I got a 3 and then a 19 on the
Oh.
die, so.
I liked Hans's idea of him pulling it because now I have this image of like good vibes is in the back, like trying to push. Every now and then our cat is like scratching Dichotomy to keep him enraged so he can like keep going. So it's like, go!
Scratch!
Go!
Scratch.
You're doing great!
Is there potentially like some kind of bell or something that would make a loud noise that we could use to get everybody's attention?
Yes. There's a town bell.
I told you.
David was like, we need a town bell. They're gonna want a town bell. And I was like, I mean, they probably won't bring it up. And then immediately you're like, town bell. And I was like, God dang.
Thank you, Kay.
Well, if there wasn't a bell, I was going to suggest magically making a loud noise. If anyone
Ash
could do that.
just discreetly passes David $5.
And there's somebody that looks like they were filing paperwork and they just scream
Like
as you
throw
run
papers
in.
up, like.
And then you just leave like, not mayor. And they're just like, "Ah!"
With the being bad with talking to people, Mashir's going to whisper badly and be like, are we supposed to tell them about the monster?
Monster!
Sir, I'm not at liberty to discuss.
What? There's a monster, guys! Guys! Monster!
And
Just in the stable shouting.
The old man like runs up to the family that's having a hard time with their horse and is like, "There's a monster!
There's a monster! You guys gotta go!"
The parents like grab their kids confused off the horse and they're just like, "What?
Run! Take your children!
I
gotta get my babies out of here!" And he's like going to the EOs and stuff to try to
He
get them
starts.
outfitted.
This man starts trying to grab his EOs and get them sorted to bring them to the bridge crystal.
Yep.
It's okay, calm down. It might get a little scary soon, but everything's going to be okay.
It is gonna be scary?
Well, some people might be scared, but don't let it scare you too much. We're going to get you out of here.
Is it scary like when the little kids grab onto your ears too much?
I hate that man.
It's kind of scary like that, yeah.
That's not radical.
Why is it like a surfer, bro?
It's just what he does. That's how he goes.
Because he's trying to one-up the geckos from last time.
Yeah.
The woman seems to think about it. And can I have you make a persuasion?
Oh, you bet your sweet bippy I can.
Oh, that's sweet.
Bippy.
Yeah, your other companion's just sitting there having a conversation and feeding oats to one that seems very enthusiastic for the oats.
Yeah, she's basically just been sitting over there being like, so listen, there's this big scary monster that
Yeah, I gotcha.
but don't freak out, even if other people freak
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, and we're just gonna help the people get out of town.
There's more of these oats over there too.
Of course, there's oats everywhere.
Radical, I can't wait to go to this town.
Seems like the stable situation is
Stable?
stable.
Oh my god.
That's great.
Not planned. You're just gonna burst and say nothing to no one, go over straight to the bell, and then be like, "Woo!"
Straight to the rope.
Okay.
When I pull it up, I look around. I see the most fanciest person, and I see the monster, and I say, "The monster is coming. We need to get out. We need to alert the people."
Whoa,
What?
who are you? What? Don't just ring that bell without, what are you doing in here? Guards!
The bell does in fact ring.
Yeah.
So other people who are freaking out and the
Screw it.
guards are trying to like grab, I imagine in the background they're trying to like grab Casey, who's still just being like, you guys gotta be prepared, there's a monster.
Well, they themselves turned into a monster.
Yeah,
And like,
it's like this.
Yeah.
And then they're like freaking out over in the corner, and I imagine you just being like, so
Exactly. Like in kind of a like, at least in the facial expressions, like this is a serious thing that I'm trying to get your attention with.
Okay. So you're saying we need to organize things. There's a monster gesturing over towards still like the thing
probably
that's
like
going on in the corner.
Are they the monster? Like,
Oh, okay.
I can attempt command, but I'd have to get close enough, I think.
it's getting close. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I think
go by the
I think she means close enough for it to be hear her, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
David. No. So I need a wisdom saving throw from this thing.
Ooh, okay.
Roll that spice, David.
Okay, so it got a 17.
Heck you, David. Okay, fine.
It's all David's fault.
Yeah. Nothing happens except for it takes an additional 6 psychic damage from my attack.
Hey,
so that's 18 total.
That's still something.
I know, but it isn't what I wanted.
Allies
Give me a wisdom.
is epic.
A wisdom save?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna roll it. I'm gonna roll.
Do this to me.
Wait, David, roll the bad dice. Be nice.
Okay, fine.
Those always get bad rolls.
Okay.
It's not. Thanks. Never mind.
I actually got another 17 exactly.
Okay, well,
I
never
rolled
mind. Don't
2.
worry about
I just wanted to let you know, Ash told me to roll those other dice, like the
What?
different ones. So it really here. I'm gonna roll the first one I was gonna roll. The first one I was gonna roll was gonna be a 9.
That doesn't mean
Wow.
it's gonna be a 9.
Wow, look what you did, Ash. Look what you did. All he wanted was to be able to wisdom. Oh my god. Jeez. You're informed that the tower, if you go up there, actually does have kind of that same sort of device that was being used at the town to announce things to people and stuff. So if you go to the top of the tower, you could basically be like, "Get off the thing!" Like, guys, get off! It's not good. Like,
Okay, cool. I think that's what he's gonna do then. I think he's gonna run up, because even if he can't communicate with them, maybe he could get a couple shots off from.
Yeah, see, you get like a good distance up, so then you're able to like curve off of this thing, and then Casey is like running, and he jumps, so then
and like
you
arms
swoop.
outstretched with the ooze.
Yeah, and so then he's able to grab onto you as you're like diving down to
Yep.
the side. I love that. Loud, thunderous explosion comes out of it, and everybody who's on the outside, you have this loud ringing in your ears as the explosion, I love that gift right
Yes.
now, goes off. There's like a bright light as that happens,
The
and
ground
it,
itself
like,
kind of
burst
swells
forth.
up. Yeah.
And this thing,
I'm picturing this like epic explosion with us like gliding up, like that's in the
Yeah.
background.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
and it's just like,
Am I in danger being in the tower when this thing goes off?
semi. So,
It's like a fire woman powered speedboat, because she's literally, her hair is light. It's like a dim light, just like a little lighthouse.
So can I try to get a good number of how many are in there? It's going to be a charge of 3 charges. And like, just go straight until I give a signal. I will point to where we need to go.
So, as Ashara has been mimicking Azuri, she's been doing it in reverse, like looking at a mirror. So, she's a little bit dizzy as the boat is going in circles.
When we're going in circles?
Are you smoking the fairy mushrooms again?
I may have done a little bit before we went on this adventure, maybe a little.
You didn't share.
It was in the tavern.
It was in the tavern right before our last brawl. Anyways.
Shame on you, Azuri. You didn't share the mushrooms with me. I had the best dream last time I tried them.
And I imagine that the moment that the rope falls and you guys look over to see it like falling into the water, and then you're explaining, oh, we didn't want anybody to be able to get back up anyway, is when the head pops up of that one person who had gotten away, and they reach out towards the rope and then go like this along the edge of this giant ship. And then you just see them like put both hands up, and you just see them look up directly at you, and then just kind of look unhappy, and then slowly go back down underwater.
Like rip it off the hinges and stuff. So one of the cells is now the door is just ripped off.
Wait. You have the little unlucky things?
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
Come on, Shara, don't lie. You just wanted to show off.
If you would like to fire the cannon, which was a hilarious idea.
Okay.
Look, I'm going to fire the cannon.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that first. And then my next phase is gonna be, okay, where is it? Which dice should I use? I'll use this one. Ugh. I rolled a 2.
Oh, okay.
For the cannon?
Yeah.
Oh
no.
Okay.
Okay, I have an idea though.
You got it.
So, this is really funny, but I imagine that you're like, okay, fire! And you know how cannons can like swivel up
I
and
know
down
exactly
too?
what you're
Yeah.
I imagine the cannon swivels down immediately as you say fire, and it launches directly into the staircase instead of up the staircase. So then it just explodes a chunk of the staircase, but then the cannon launches itself backwards, just pushing back as the result of the fire, and wood just splinters and explodes everywhere. And then can I have a dex save then from Cadell and also Crimson? You two are standing right there with that cannon.
Come and get me, you dead bitches.
Shara just watches one guy run past her, looks sad, and sees another guy run past her. Her eyes light up in glee. She thinks he's gonna kick her in the head, and he runs past her too.
I like that you want to be kicked in the head.
This might sting a bit, but I'm going to get out of here quick, and he's going to do Thunder Wave.
That they take the damage, fly back up onto the main deck. So anyone on the main deck with all the chaos, you just hear like a boom from below you, and then just some enemies just like get thrown out on the main deck.
Just like, why? Why are you so fiery?
That is the way I was made.
Cool.
I don't like it.
And I don't like you.
Fair enough.
Boom. Boom. Roasting.
Literally.
Yeah.
Burn.
I would like to say something though when we get to leave. Granted is going to create a cannon, and it's going to be formed with 6 legs, and it's going to be underneath the boat pointing backwards, and it's going to start firing. We got our own motorboat. Let's have another proper send-off for this ship. 150 feet away, another fireball at it.
You guys can. Yeah, I mean,
just like,
yep.
It probably has gunpowder in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Have I ever told you how much I platonically respect you?
Well, if there's another person trying to summon this enemy of everything that I ever strive, that I ever hold dear, then I must give them the same fate as those who follow them.
Does that mean we get to set him on fire?
As much as you want.
I mean, I'm still quite terrified. I don't think the fact that I have decent control of my bladder really says anything about my love for my family or my fear.
When was the last time you went to the toilet?
Well, that's a strange question to ask. Maybe like later, like earlier today.
Like, goddamn, why you like that? Why are you green? You look like that one slime that I researched about. And you look so ugly. And you smell so weird.
This is as it was jiggling and being laughed at beforehand.
Oh my gosh.
Jiggling around.
Okay, being just so close to this thing, you can almost feel like the stench and stuff begin to emanate through you, like it was gonna like harm you, but you managed to push it away. Okay.
Smells like mum's cooking, brother.
Aww.
And then come here, heal yourself up. You can do it.
I like.
Come on, Aaron.
Is that how your character does the healing? Is like, you can do it.
I'd like to add that we have been here for like an hour now, and what we have done is scare someone away by talking about them peeing themselves and fight sludge.
Yeah, let them be. More like let them pee, right? Haha.
It's like high five, guys.
Take psychic damage, please.
You are successfully dicing this up while they are rescuing the woman. And then Noob, what was it that you said? Noob?
There we go. I had to find the button. I think we are traumatizing these people.
Oh, I mean, probably.
Why?
I love the idea of Cynthia cutting it up and being like, "What do you mean we're traumatizing them? Like, I don't know. Like, what are you talking about?"
I'm gonna take off my shield and kind of like poke it slightly with the shield.
Or like poke it with the shield.
Yeah.
It tries to climb up the side of your shield.
I'm gonna just flick it at Impossible.
So you're like flicking it at.
I don't want to deal with it.
How do you kill this guy?
Yeah, you're taking one down.
Okay, I'm taking one of the guys down. I think the most dramatic way I could do it is just hit him straight in the head and making him basically fall backwards into the group.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yes. I imagine one kind of looks out. You step out from behind a tree because you're the most obvious of the group. You have your bow pulled back and you fire off and they go, ah! And they look like they're trying to block you and you just right in the head
Yep.
and they fly
Collapse.
backwards.
See, it would be really nice to have been a spy and just saying that's a 3.
Oh, only a 3?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just 1, 2.
Okay, so you still are not able to move. You're still paralyzed.
I am trying to dribble aggressively. I'm trying to like make it dribbly enough that people slip. That's all I'm trying to do. Rage is also ended, by the way. So.
Oh no, because you couldn't move.
Oh, that means in the intense moment, this thing comes barreling through, and this thing is gross.
Yep.
And it comes barreling through the trees, and there's a hot second where you can tell that your brother isn't going to make it.
No.
And they're stumbling. They're too focused on you, and you notice Percival just in time to basically shove them out of the way. And then Noob, your character, you see as you get pushed backwards, you literally just see this giant mouth come up and grab Percival, Aaron. You just see them get taken and then disappear into the woods. So there's just a brief second where you're like, oh!
Aaron! You didn't have to do that! Maybe
I'm
if
gonna-
he stops being paralyzed, he can punch himself out. Who knows?
Maybe I'm gonna run towards Noob and just kind of like grab onto him and give him a hug.
I lost my brother.
Got you.
There's still like an enemy
Yeah,
sitting
there's no
there
one
like,
up the hill like.
Oh. Okay.
While I'm pulling him open, try and fight him at the same time.
I love that. You're trying to move. You don't bite me.
You're like biting its tongue or something.
Yep.
I'm a really petty child being fostered into a noble family. I'm gonna do what it did to me back.
That's so funny.
Going back to Noob's character, you're running after your dear brother, and you don't see the creature, but you see him, and he's just like holding a bloodied arm and is just trying to step forward, and there is a lot more blood on the ground that seems like it may not be his, but the creature is gone. and you guys catch up to one another, and he actually survived this encounter with the creature.
Yeah!
Finally,
I mean-
a worthy opponent. Our
I want you
to know will be legendary.
I can think of some counter arguments too, so it makes sense. Like you're just like, oh no, it's an ink dragon. No, it was just a shadow, man. It was just a bird flying overhead. I mean, come on, your eyes playing tricks on
It's a
you.
bird. It's a plane. It's an ink dragon.
Roll deception.
I would interject.
Oh,
I would. Oh no, go ahead. And if you would like to roll that deception, I'll back off.
Please, I'm very curious to see what's going to.
Does that mean we need to roll insight?
Yes.
Random thing.
Because he's just lying to
Yeah.
them, straight face lying.
Ooh, what is it?
Okay, that is a 16 plus 4. 20.
I am in fact myself eager to see this room. Even the thought of papers and books spilled amongst the room is sort of unsettling to me. If you haven't cleaned it up yet, I will possibly see to that. However, I am quite eager to see the interior of this.
Oh, come on,
room.
not
You
this
cannot-
again. All right, we go through first, and on the way back, you can do the OCD thing and place all the bets. All right. I mean, last time it took us 3 days before we even took a step.
Sure. Well, I'm sure we'll have plenty of time. I mean, if it's a room we can't get out of, we should have enough time.
At least look for a way out and don't just focus on the books. All right, just promise me.
Can I?
Some of your snacks, and you're trying to get some kind of creature to come towards you, and there is a stack of overdue books that is kind of somewhat near you, and suddenly the books begin to shake a little bit, and out of them comes a freaking ink dragon. Yeah, this is now canon. There's an ink dragon. So
Does it- Finally,
you
in the sack?
you get a small ink dragon. We especially
You wanted
don't
more
have
than
any
the ink
details.
umbra?
But yeah.
I told you it was real.
It's weird. It was my plan A.
So you very kindly ask the bookshelf and the walls, I guess,
Yep.
how they're feeling. The walls do not respond.
You're like, damn. Like,
Almost had it.
Could that not have worked?
It's a big build up for nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, probably doesn't help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I imagine in my head it's like he does detect magic, and then the first thing he looks at is a party member hugging the wall, and then somebody starts screaming, and he just turns around, no, shh, what are you doing? Don't freaking, the guardian's gonna come in here and kill us.
Could I have been
I'm going
beginning to place all this stuff in the correct order as
Oh,
it's been going?
yeah, I assume
just
you're down
imagine
there
you're
like.
sitting there with like all the
I've
books
been,
and
like,
you're
the
like,
whole time this conversation's been going on.
I feel like Jax is just like, I'm doing all the work while they're talking to the room. I guess like, they're just talking.
He's got laser focus. He's got that mom ear kind of thing where like the baby's crying. He didn't even hear Bambi screaming in the room. He was just too busy investigating. You know what I mean? He's just
Bambi just rushes through. Red's character is like, no, like trying to pull him by the waist, but still getting dragged because this big barbarian. But then he gets kind of stopped because an illusionary Lumameister appears in front of him, is being cute, and like halts his movement.
I would honestly say that Jax continues walking casually through that open door because he's also like not in the running head first, but he's also just as interested. So he's just like, okay, I'm also going this way, like honestly following the running barbarian.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, she won't die if she'll poof back to wherever she came from, but it might hurt.
You know what? Screw it. Send it through the wall.
Right. Granny, could you perhaps check out that illusionary wall you found and fly through it? See if you can, maybe. Yeah, of course, dearie. Anything you ask. Want a butterscotch while you wait? Don't know what happened to her. Could you maybe check it out? Follow the shadow, see what happens.
Got ran over by a reindeer.
I say to Grandpa, you will meet her soon enough.
Oh no!
He means because she's just around the corner on the right, is what he means. Okay, be careful.
You guys are so cautious.
Grandma.
No, I wave off. Wait.
let me investigate this with my telekinesis. And I just cast Mage Hand and just sort of run it across the bookshelf.
Ah, good idea. I cast my mage hand as well and join.
There's a whee!
Mage hands is this.
Yes.
And I'm looking at it with detect magic, and I'm seeing these two mage hands just doing all kinds of weird shit.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna just
try to
have my
call-
echo say on that other door, so if I need to just teleport out of there, I can.
Yeah.
Just
I'm
have
also-
it chill outside the room.
So if you need to abandon your party.
Why does it be like that?
We are going to go into initiative so
Initiative
we can kill
time.
you all.
Hooray!
Yay!
I need the-
Then you see, like right on the shelf as you're leaving, you straight up see a Tato. It's not a Tato
Yeah.
sign. There's just a Tato that just goes,
Is chilling next to a empty slot in the bookshelf.
and then you're like, seriously? And then you just slide the book in
Yeah.
next to the Tato, and it just like taps it.
And it poofs away.
Oh man, I can't believe Grandma died for this.
There is a small creature that seems to bob down back under the water that you kind of stepped on as you stepped onto the water.
Pardon me.
It makes a giggling sound and bursts out of the water, does a little spin flip, and then goes back into the water.
Well, that seems like a wonderful little creature.
You survived the first stage and didn't die horribly.
Yay!
Congratulations! Now time to kill you in other ways.
Whoa!
No!
That's like-
You examining it now that it seems like it's okay with this, as you're moving its fluff around, it seems like it has a bunch of bite marks all over it, including on one of its legs in particular. And so that you can presume is why it was limping.
Oh, the poor dear. I would like to do a medicine check.
Yes, you got it. Make that roll.
That axolotl asshole.
Maybe he's being framed.
Has it been a full minute yet?
Probably.
Yeah, I would say now.
We'll know when you fall from the sky.
I'm gonna cast darkness around the mirror and go up to the mirror and try and walk in it now.
Ooh, okay. So now you can't see anything because there's magical darkness.
Exactly.
Okay.
But now there can a reflection. I like where he's going with this.
Okay. I feel like that's creative.
Yeah.
You were able to pass.
I-
Though it's hard because you were also
call
like
out his
touching the wall and being like, I can't see
Yeah.
it.
Yep. And then
Yeah.
you also have to communicate to your people.
Oh, yell out. Hey, come on in.
You made it through? I'll start trying to like walk through it
Yes,
too.
I did.
Yeah, technically everyone is still just like,
Yeah.
in the darkness trying to.
I won't make anybody roll for it, but
It
is
just takes
kind
a
of
little
an
bit.
awkward.
Yeah,
like,
everyone's
you
like,
guys are like, okay,
"Oh,
this is
oh,
wall.
wait.
This is still
That's you.
wall.
That's- okay.
Oh.
Yep.
I'll make it make me a
Okay, so you managed to do the cha-cha really smooth and get in there.
I love that. I was just gonna give it to
sorry,
you
no one
guys.
saw it.
Yep.
I
Oh, did no one saw it though? Technically, yeah.
Oh, nobody knew.
It's fine. They'll never know.
You danced like no one was watching.
Because no one could.
You punch, and your hand actually goes through kind of a hole in a floating rock. And as it does, you see your fist appear on the other side of the little area that you guys are in. And so you completely miss them, but then you kind of see out of the corner of your eye as your front of your fist is in another pocket coming out.
Ooh, okay. I have darts.
I like that. Just like,
So what you're saying is that we just need to take you out.
well, that's what I'm hearing.
And then we
yeah.
get rid of the blender that they're having to avoid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You might have to run up to it.
No, you can come fight me. I'm not gonna go to its ground. You gotta come to me. And you don't have to avoid the blades. You can just go straight through that wall.
Just go straight through the blender.
Just dip it.
Damage.
Well,
Nerd.
the only way to tell what it is to get close, though, right?
That's true. Jump, jump, jump.
Nothing could go wrong.
Oh, he jumps through.
Oh.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
You're dead instantly.
We got you.
I got him.
I'll put my daughter to bed tonight.
Oh no. We want to do that. That'd be horrible.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, perfect. Bubba, you're getting attacked.
Oh, hell yeah.
So
But you see it backing up into the void space, so what do you guys do?
I want to try and just grab it and like bad axolotl. You don't do that.
It's making little sad noises, like it's like
it's making little sad like puppy noises, like it didn't just attack you all and start ripping apart reality.
Yeah.
Like it's just like, I'm just a little guy.
Like, oh,
I'm just a
jeez.
little like,
Did I do that?
Oh man. No, hey, Doc says to keep it, so I guess it's up to you.
I'll hold on to it with my unoccupied hand, I guess.
That's so I like the idea of just holding this thing.
And it's just like
You keep saying dragon.
oh yeah, sorry, Umbra. Umbra.
We'll slowly approach it with a pss, 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 pss.
At the skeleton of the Umbra? That's so funny.
It doesn't matter the size.
Yeah.
Um
Little sleepy baby.
I will slowly approach and just, hey now, whoa now, hey there. Just trying to be real
This one's getting
calm,
real
real
low.
cool.
Okay. So as you move closer, this thing leans its head towards you, and this is a massive creature, and so it's kind of the size as though you're like this big, and this thing also, this is our dice tower. Fancy. And this thing is like hovering down, like with its head looking at you to scale like this.
I know, don't worry about it. It
Um,
doesn't even have lungs.
Okay, and then you're, you
How are
know,
we gonna
just-
kill it if it's already dead?
So, it eats you.
Yeah, I think you have another one left.
Yeah, you have another one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just say, can we be friends?
He brings her bag. You ate my wife, and then I just cast wall of fire around it.
You're just like, I wanted to bring you back just to be like, bah, 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 bah.
Revivify
still got unresolved issues.
Revivify brings it back with just 1 HP, so technically it'd be like, you ate my wife, stabbed, killed instantly, as it only had 1 health. Like,
back. I'm not done yet.
No,
How many
that's
spell slots you
messed
got?
up. He freed us.
you guys are all climbing up, and your Tato Potet was probably leading the way as the strongest one. You see your 2 companions start to like slip off the side, and again, it's very dramatic. But then you reach out with your little nubby hand, and you like grab hold, and so it's like a little chain where you're holding both of them as they're kind of like in the wind flying off.
You reach up and you're like trying to reach past him. You're being held by like
The robe.
ruff of the robe, and you're just like, and
come on.
And it successfully gets clicked the rest of the way, just in the last second.
Over the train, but but from y'all,
Yes,
The-
singeing those adorable little whiskers.
oh no!
You fire off just like doof, 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 in the front of this thing, and it gets hit in the snoot, and it like screams out, and it's like whoa.
I kind of imagine from y'all's perspective, it looks like missiles just hit it, and it's just like.
But then from like anybody else's perspective, it's just this little cat being like,
yeah.
Do you guys want to discuss any plans of action, or are you just gonna go ham? Oh,
Huh.
I said that, and then I was like, one of you's actually named Ham.
Are you suggesting that the Tatoes plan something?
You're like Tatoes? Chaos?
Just if you had
We're
any
just gonna
ideas.
go in.
That's
I'm
not.
pretty sure that was David's fault.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
true.
it's all David.
Yeah,
It's
it's
all
true.
David.
Mm-hmm.
So I imagine that you lean out of the train cart, and at the same moment that you're leaning out, there is a small kindling child who has a giant thing of cotton candy, and they're walking by the train, and their family is talking. And as they do that, they're holding the giant thing of cotton candy, and you are able to just swoop and scoop it up out of the little holder, and so you take the whole thing of cotton candy, so then they turn to take it again and it's just gone.
So stealing candy from a baby?
Yes.
Essentially,
They don't notice lore in the pie.
I kind of imagine them like swimming in the pie being really disruptive, and then Lore it's just like and like rolls like stealthily in between stuff. Oh, sorry, what was
Laura
something?
made like little holes in the pie so their eyes can look out.
Yep, yep.
Oh my god, I love the idea of it just like floating upwards.
Yep.
It's just like a little hole. So it broke, and I imagine the cotton candy got wrapped around Lucy as he was
that's
falling
kind of what I was
out.
thinking.
And so he gets tangled. And then, yeah, I just imagine Potette's like trying to run, and Lucid has it like tied to him, and so now he's running.
He's just getting dragged.
And so he's like, ah! I'm kind of surprised that the Tatos don't seem to be around, but I think I heard someone say that they saw some. Hopefully not.
I'm gonna run over to that kindling and drop their trousers.
Oh my god!
Yeah, so rude.
Oh, that's so funny.
Laura's just gonna cheer them on.
They seem aghast because now you can see more of their leaves. And
Oh, take that.
not the leaves.
No.
Thunder's going to cast Tricky Image for some mosaic censoring around the kindling.
There's like sensor bars.
They're like, somehow it makes it worse.
We'll see if this kindling trips on it or not.
Oh, are they also gonna trip?
Let's
This
see.
is just like a bunch
Because
of...
it's
Oh!
They got a 3, so they also trip on it and fall like forward. Their nice like white chef outfit and stuff just like on the ground.
It's dirty now.
Oh no.
I'll
That was
say...
my intention.
Oh!
Make them dirty or make them trip.
I'm supposed to be doing stuff. I attacked the stall and
Oh dang!
try to make it fall over.
You
Such a flip.
You attack the stall that you just like helped with, like the competition stall.
I imagine like gets giant metal that's probably the size of you, and then you're like, oh yeah, oh gosh, and then you're just like
swing it like a flail.
I think we've destroyed all the general.
Yeah, no, you kind of just like that area's wrecked.
You guys are like walking away from fire and people rolling around and things being chaotic. You're like, well, time to move on to the cake.
I kind of imagine.
Put the sunglasses on.
Yep, I'm thinking these tiny little guys, just like slow motion when movies you walk away from fires, like an explosion and stuff.
It looks like it is a giant Tato sitting cake.
And this is a huge cake. Like, it's not just big for a cake, it's like bigger than the people working on it, like a couple of them tall.
Why did they invite us? How rude of them!
You're like, they're even making us into a cake.
A mockery of us into a cake?
Yeah,
Oh,
they're doing
no.
literally everything Tato. I don't know.
This has got to be like brand infringement or something.
So I will take a couple potions and jump into the cake and hide inside.
I was gonna say Laura was gonna jump into the cake too.
So I may have found a different orifice to breathe fire out.
I actually...
From the butt.
Yeah, actually, I think that's funny. You come out like the other direction and like breathe fire just back towards the kitchen.
Looks like it's farting fire.
Yep.
This thing's like blasting forward a little
Oh
bit.
yeah, it's gonna be
with-
like a jet propulsion thing.